Emotionally, fighting's a scary thing, you know? If I had my way and I could build myself as an individual, I would have never chosen to be a fighter. I think fighting's one of those things that you're either cursed with or you're not. Unfortunately, I was born with a mind that is hard to occupy, and I find everything boring. I find the cinema boring, I find clubbing boring, conversations, family dinners, festivals, holidays, all the crap that everyone enjoys bores the life out of me. The only thing that keeps me mildly entertained is something which is so dangerous that I'm scared. I totally understand why people climb Mount Everest. I totally understand why people jump off tall buildings. And that's exactly the same reason I get in the ring. Because without it, I just live numb and bored all of the time. I can win 20 grand at casino tables to people. It's just me. So every single time I get run to a fight, I think, why am I doing this? What am I risking my life for? What if I get a broken hand or a fractured skull or whatever? But you know, I don't feel like I have a choice but to do it. You know, it's just who I am. So I'm scared, but I'm ready. I know my upcoming opponent. I know quite a lot about him. I was with him on a reality TV show last year in Macedonia. He's a tough guy. He's a strong guy. At my level, everyone's tough. Everyone's strong. Everyone's game. Everyone wants to fight. You know, you're not going to find anyone at my level who doesn't really want to fight and doesn't hit hard. That's not the way the game is. So yeah, he's got 2 arms and 2 legs. He can fight. I can fight. I'm not too big a believer in individualistic regimes or plans. You know, I do press-ups. He does press-ups. You know, I do running. He does running. Everyone does the same kind of thing. It comes down to the individual. It comes down to the brains of the individual and the attitude of the individual. And it comes down to who wants it more, and it comes down to who lands the shot first. That's how it is. So I've trained hard. I'm sure he's trained hard, but I'm ready to fight. The problem is with this sport, it's not a team game. You can't rely on anyone else if you're having a bad day, and if you lose, you don't just lose. You lose and go to hospital. So you know, it's very nerve-wracking. I think a lot of people underestimate exactly how scary this sport is. And the better you get at it, the more confidence people have. So you say things like, "Oh, I'm fighting someone really good," and they go, "Oh, don't worry, Tate, you're the best. You'll smash it." And it's like, yeah, it's easy for you to say. And thanks for the confidence, but I much appreciate when people are worried and concerned, because the better you get, the better are the people you fight. And the person I'm fighting has trained as hard as he could for the last 12 weeks and dedicated his life to beating me, just like I have dedicated mine to beating him. And you know, it's going to be a hard night. It's going to be a very hard night. And even if I make it look easy, trust me, it wasn't. And I'm really nervous about it. I'm really intimidated. So why I think I fight? Do I enjoy it? No. Do I enjoy training? No. Do I enjoy cutting weight? No. Am I nervous? Yes. Do I think to myself, what am I doing? Yes. Completely. Unfortunately, it's one of those things you're either born with or you're not. And the only way I can explain it, to try and make it make any sense, is that if I'm not doing something which is either extremely difficult or extremely stressful, I'm in a perpetual state of crippling boredom. I can't explain it. I see other people live their lives and they're like, "Oh, I can't wait for the weekend because I want to watch this movie." I think, who cares about a movie? You're looking forward to the weekend for a movie? Looking forward to the weekend to get drunk? Like, these things to me are so mundane. They mean nothing. And if I don't fight, if I'm not in a situation where I'm stressed or worried or concerned, I'm just perpetually bored. And boredom's crippling. If you're an intelligent person and you've got a good brain on your shoulders, you can't just sit there bored. So most smart people take the academic route to avoid boredom. They learn, but that's never really interested me either. Although I've always been an intelligent guy and I've always done well academically, it never really interested me. And then I see people climb Mount Everest or jump off buildings or do base jumping. The guy who jumped from space, people think, what's he doing? He's crazy. I understand. Because some people can't live normal lives. Some people cannot just function 9 to 5 office job, get drunk on weekends. That is not for some individuals, and it's not for me. So I have to find something which keeps me physically tired enough to stop me going AWOL, and mentally tired enough. And I've chosen fighting, because without this, when I'm not in training, I wake up every day and think, okay, what am I going to do today? It's 9 a.m. on a Tuesday, I'm bored, everyone's at work, I'm bored, and I'll end up doing something crazy. I'll either end up drunk, or on the Eurostar, or, you know, it's just a random lifestyle, because I'm constantly looking for never-ending entertainment, and it doesn't exist. I think the only thing that could stop me fighting is if I had enough money to constantly entertain myself. Unless I'm a billionaire, I need something that keeps me focused and keeps me occupied in life. With fighting, I have to train twice a day, and I have to train hard, and the stress it brings in every aspect can replace fun, and my mind is occupied. It occupies me. It's the only way I can try and explain it. It occupies me, and I could never stop doing this even if I lost 100 fights, because I'm not built to live a normal existence. I can't do it. I couldn't just have a kid with some girl and sit at home and work a little bit and relax. I've never relaxed in my entire life. I don't know what relaxing is. It's just not me.